So a lot of people are actually confused as of why Shatta Wale will go to the sea and go and bath. But there are a lot of reasoning or a lot of things you have to understand before you actually understand that particular video. You see, you have to understand. Because when someone stand up to go to the sea to go have this spiritual bath, there are a lot of meaning behind it. One, let's come to understand why this kind of bath is necessary for Shatta Wale. So everybody knows Shatta Wale, yes. Shatta Wale is I would say one of the best gem of artists we've had in this country. Is someone who has made a lot of impact when it comes to Ghana's music. And that's a fact. Nobody can deny that. But you see, when somebody within his caliber, within the kind of field he finds himself, there are some things you need to understand, whether physically or spiritually. You need to understand it that this world doesn't move just based on physical eye. There are a lot of spiritual things that you need to understand. And a lot of people have actually been commenting. Now, let me read the comment for you. Then we'll come to why I think this was so important, but the camera point, the videoing and bringing it out was so not important. So somebody said, so Shatta cry. This thing, it take come out, what's going to happen? Then someone too said, I don't know why this guy always want to come into the limelight. Instead of him going to sleep somewhere and think about the next step of action, he's there chasing this kind of social media clout. Somebody took and talk say, Shatta will always be Shatta. One person too said, I wonder why he always do these things when he knows that there is a lot of fire on his head. So now these are people's comments, and now let's talk about why this spiritual bath was so important. So one, you have to understand the person's way of life, his culture. Shatta is somebody who have these high values of God. He believe in the God Dangbe tradition and all that, and he knows what he wants. He values those things very, very well because spiritually, he knows that this world you can't just move by not having any spiritual support and all those things. The bath in some tribes cleanse you of all bad spirits and makes you start life afresh because they feel like when you are confiscated or you are you are you are jailed within a particular area throughout the night, all those spirit, that bad spirit that came in within your body need to be cleansed. You need to start life afresh. You need to have a new spirit around you to by bathing and doing all those things. So that was what Shatta Wale actually did, and that was the reason behind it. He may also have any other reason to do it. That belongs to him. But this is a little knowledge, a little research I've done to be able to educate you guys about why the bath was necessary for him. And two, it was supposed to, the cleansing and all that and those spiritual bathing is supposed to help him get more good spirit instead of bad spirit. Maybe within that particular time there have been a lot of things happening to him that he may not understand, but through that spiritual bathing now he understand it and see that, oh, okay, now I'm a new person. It's like being born again. You see, when you are being baptized, you are passed um through, you are deep into the water to baptize you, to cleanse you all, to cleanse all your bad sins and all that, and let you be a new person. So that's what Shatta Wale did, and that's how Shatta understood all this. And so I'm just explaining this thing for you guys to understand that it's particularly about where he comes from, his tribe and all that. So that's Shatta Wale for you. And now let's talk about, was it important? You see, you when you have such a case around you where there's a lot of a lot of state interest, not only Ghana as a state, but a lot of other state interests in a particular case, you don't play like this. Somebody may say that why will Shatta come out whilst these situations are going on and be doing this kind of thing? Maybe it may be part of his gimmicks. Fine, that one, no problem. But at this point, you don't need to actually even do this and bring it out for people to see. And I don't know, we need to get a lot of people around Shatta who advise him, let him understand. When it comes to this kind of things, we have states who are the core. Like we have these big states who have a lot of say in other states' issues. And we have the periphery states who are just there. You understand? We need to understand where Ghana stand within these two situations. So when you do stuff and you feel like you want to appeal to your fans and all that, fine, you can do that. But we don't need to get to that level where we want to do everything on social media gimmick. No. We need to have people around Shatta who actually talk to him about some things are not needed, some things are not important. Because the direction a lot of countries are going now, every country realize every country is trying to protect their own territory. So as a state, if you can't even understand what your state is going or doing at a particular time, and you feel like everything is gimmick, Charlie, you go do your body, oh, you go do your big time. So this what I think were the reason why Shatta had that spiritual bath, and I think you may also try to comment what you think was the reason and why you think you did that based on your tradition and your culture, so that we all have to learn each other's culture and understand why these kind of things are done. This is your boy Majid Eldeengh. If this is your first time watching me, can you click on the subscribe button and turn on post notification? And please don't forget to share the video. Bye bye.